We were live when you said that, just so you know.
That's fine.
Hello? Hello, hello.
Gather round, I'll sing a song of a madman wild and free.
Rhubarb,
Hellspawn of a grizzly bear and a giant redwood tree. Hear shriek and cry that makes the bravest of bones chill. Hope you never run into the boxer they call Bill. The boxer they call Bill.
Hey there, Grumpy Monk. Nice to have you with us.
That's me.
That's you. I've never seen you chat in our chat before. Why not?
I have a normal 9 to 5, that's why.
That's fair. I only work 1 week a year. My week is 365 days long. Right now I'm in my weekend.
Nice.
My weekend starts in November and goes till mid-May. Or mid-March. I get a long weekend.
Oh, what's worse is right before I got ganked in the last level, or at the end of the last stream, there was an 11-person raid to watch it happen. I like the way he says iron. At the iron he could pump up. See, this is how it starts, you know. The AI gets a human voice, and I start giving it gendered pronouns instead of calling it without even thinking, yeah. I like the way he says iron.
You're gonna tell me both being called females is kind of the AI revolution?
Hey, I've done a few songs with female vocalists on the AI, including ones where I specified it to the AI.
Yeah. People gender anything.
That's just a fun song. I'm glad with how that turned out. Huh? Alright, how's everybody doing today?
Pretty good. How about you guys?
I made butter chicken yesterday, and so I've been eating nothing but butter chicken for 24 hours.
This dude got the chicken and he got the butter.
Yep.
Those are the only two ingredients you need.
No, there's cooked down tomatoes.
No, some say that you can live off of just butter and chicken your entire life.
Well,
but no.
It's called the butter chicken diet.
No.
But butter is survival food, so you could survive on it.
Yeah,
butter
whenever.
is not survival food. Peanut butter is survival.
I like to eat the blocks of butter in Project Zomboid so I can bulk up after intentionally picking anorexic as my starting trait.
That's a choice.
Hey, it frees up points. You just gotta survive long enough for the butter to start clinging to your thighs.
Oh, we got a whopping 19 people.
I don't think
Hello,
that's accurate,
people.
but it could be. Yeah.
I just started Project Zomboid with 1 fitness and 1 strength.
Haha, fitness, whole brick of butter in my mouth, huh?
Now, when your max carrying capacity is 8, you know you're in for a good time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got Sorrow Addict does the exact same thing in CDDA.
Yeah. CDDA? Nah, that's a power fantasy game for me. I go hard.
Yeah.
CDA
yeah, same.
is fun though. I love it.
I still want to do a Frostpunky Eternal Winter, but Eternal Winter is fucky, and also the game doesn't like NPCs very much.
My current Deathmobile in CDDA is, I think it's 11 meters wide and 21 meters long.
Did you know that if you have a vehicle be pulled by 20 horses, the vehicle will go faster than horses can go, and the horses will run over themselves?
Yeah. There's some great bugs in that game.
I want my next Deathmobile to be pulled by 80 pit bulls.
Yeah. I also like doing broadsides with a vehicle. Like get 9 or 10 cannons and have them have targeting computers or the targeting thing, and then just you have to make your Deathmobile float too because it's a battleship at that point. You go up beside a seaboard town, you just fire the cannons at the town.
I'm pretty sure that's how we took New York back from, or how you guys took New York back, well, from us, I guess. Wait, not everybody in here is Canadian. That's how they took New York back from us.
Well done, Noot. Well done.
That's how they stole New York from us.
Yeah. Ungrateful casuals. Oh, nice. Sauroidic's gonna go make Santa now. There is no last checkpoint to load. I've whiffed pretty bad at the end of the last one, Alright, we got cutscene. Nobody talk over cutscene. There's so few cutscenes in this game, so just don't talk over them,
But we could talk over them.
No.
Let it happen.
No. Oh, you can't do Squishy Posse with oh, you can't do Squishy Posse at all in this one. Weird.
So do you lose your old scars?
Oh, it's because combat injuries wasn't enabled. I'm an idiot.
But yeah, do you lose your old scars?
No, you never lose scars. Scars are there forever. Alright, let's go.
Back in the days when the West was wild, anarchy ruled, and madness spread across the land. A genius inventor by the name of Trumercliff worked on a cure for this madness, but didn't manage to complete his undertaking. The word of his demise reached his not-so-friendly rival, Solomon.
This would have taken
Delir.
place before the
Much
first
to his surprise,
scenario, by the way.
Trumercliff's will stated that Delir could have
So how do we
his
have the
lab
scars from the
and
first
all his
scenario?
equipment if
Oh,
he
no,
agreed
okay,
to
hang on.
continue Trumercliff's work. But when Solomon arrived there, he found the place ransacked and overrun by gun-toting madmen.
So sorry, I misunderstood. No, scars don't carry over between different scenarios, but they carry over throughout, or throughout an individual scenario, but then they're gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solomon Delir was in no shape to fight the madmen in Trumercliff's laboratory. Thankfully, he was joined by a trio of mysterious Pinkerton agents. Goddamn Pinkertons. It's a tick at this point.
Delir was nervous and thought about fleeing. Then, 3 massive Pinkertons appeared.
Goddamn Pinkertons.
Each introduced himself in turn, but all 3 had the same name, Mr. Persons. They explained that they had been hired to protect him, but declined to say by whom.
Kill all sons of bitches. Which one of you bad boys got the shotgun now? You.
Just got to pick up some of the guns from the enemies. Do it stalker style.
You need a card to do that. For some reason, only one person. Only one person can scavenge, but when they scavenge, they find something ridiculously good. That's what the card's about. Bro, I wish the camera would stop doing that.
Oh, and by the way, SRW Addict, if you have the Dino mod and have some of the tameable dinosaurs, you can have some really terrifying
Deathmobiles.
wagons.
Yeah.
You ever wanted to have your cart pulled by a Brontosaurus? Do it.
I hope I picked hard difficulty because I recall there being a stronger enemy around. These guys got bad eyesight, huh? Taming should be base game, you just need to approach it with the type of food it'll want, huh?
Yeah, but just a lot of creatures can't be tamed. I made it so more creatures could be tamed, but yeah, you also have to... Some creatures are annoyingly specific with the food they want too, like cats with cat food. Or dogs with dog. Like, it's just like...
Meanwhile, a lot of dinosaurs will just be like, hey, plants.
Yeah. Even in their load one.
Stick 'em up, see? Stick 'em up, see?
Hey there, Tomcat. Tom Zach. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. M. Tom Zach 2037. Is that a cyberpunk reference? Fair. I thought it was like, because I thought there was like Cyberpunk 2037 as the RPG, so I wasn't sure if that was the case. Like the tabletop version. Yeah, no, we are. We are indeed. I hope you...
Ooh, he can ricochet. Awesome. Almost ready to put my plan into motion.
Ah, okay. That's neat.
Works for me. Yeah. Oof. Wow. The luck system in this game, I swear.
95% accuracy. Will miss 10 times out of 10. And man down.
Yeah, oh, he did.
This guy's gonna get his first injury extra early, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, you know, something like that.
Yep, Tom, it is basically that.
It is indeed.
Instead of aliens, it's, well, let's just say it's, I mean, if you squint real hard, it could be aliens. In a weird definition of the word aliens.
Boop. Didn't quite go how I thought it was gonna, but oh well. Oh shit, that was a bad spot to put myself in. Pew.
Pew pew.
Oof. Guess it goes both ways at least, Okay, no, that was definitely not. Nope. Didn't happen. Hush.
Shh. Let it happen.
Yeah, so definitely don't try and do that with a shotgun, huh?
Even in there, Digi?
Ah, it's the Digiman.
Something seems familiar about him. I've seen him at a different time, in a different place. But here, we meet again.
Golden bullet, huh?
Golden bullet.
Indeed.
Wouldn't that be impractical? Because it's soft metal.
It's more that it's a magic bullet that can pierce anything.
Ah, stick.
I wonder if you had a bunch of gold with a metal jacket around it.
The extra weight would probably help, but...
And then it would also become fungible once it hit its target.
Yeah.
Sort of like a hollow point, I think.
What if we made bullets out of tungsten?
They do.
They
It'd
do?
be expensive
Yeah.
and heavy.
They absolutely make armor-piercing bullets out of tungsten,
Oh, I was thinking normal bullets, but yeah, that makes sense.
Too expensive,
Yeah.
Digi, I know the feels. It still feels weird to me. Hey, one of these days you're going to be co-hosting a stream on here and be saying, "Hey, welcome to the BPL," and then you're going to have to type in website, and you're going to have to type in YouTube, and you're going to have to do all the fun stuff. including bugging digs. Why podcast isn't working, and it's been over a year. It's been over a year. I'll just type it in manually.
See that guy with the pistol right there? That's the guy I want to run into repeatedly.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
It do be like that sometimes. I was winning, but that bullshit happened.
Miss Sepulus, as long as we drink our medicine, we're all winners.
Drink your Panaceum, kids. It's got organ in it,
No, that's pancreas. You're drinking pancreas.
Are we winning?
No.
Okay, well. Hopefully soon.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Victor would do amazing things here. That is for sure. Great and terrible.
Yeah, that is true. Victor. Oh, hello. Ooh. Boop. It's fine, just a touch pear-shaped.
I wish there was more destructible terrain in this, other than just the windows.
Yeah.
Also, they're really leaning on that fires from below thing, aren't they?
A little bit.
Can I explain to chat what's happened in the previous videos, Noot?
Sure.
So effectively, there's a big part of the story is about people making deals with the devil.
Deals with the decibel.
Which is why I referred to as, I mean, if you really stretch it, it could be an alien. Or illegal immigrants. And so, yeah, seeing the floor burn underneath you with the fires, it's kind of like, hey.
Hitting it on the nose a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really gambling that he's not in the line of fire of the other dude, eh?
Mm-hmm.
What does exclamation mark art do?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, nothing. It's not like quote. Let's go with the computer science version of it, not art. Ah, yes. Lovely. A recent quote, too. It's from my birthday.
Oof. Three remaining. Damn, this dude's got some fucking legs on him, huh? Bonk. You bitch, huh? Ow. There we go.
Another one bites the dust.
I mean, that's what I wanted to do. It's just weird that it knew that. Hi. Bonk.
That'd have been hilarious if you'd have missed.
100%. It's impossible to miss, huh?
Never say never.
Nope. Never. Hi. Ow. Boop.
The laboratory was finally cleared of lunatics. Delir breathed a sigh of relief as he sat down to begin his research.
You did it.
Solomon Delir and the persons set out to confront the plague of madness overtaking the land. Chris, give us a read.
Delir, if you are reading this, it means I have succumbed to the madness. You have arrived here exactly as planned. You may be asking yourself why the greatest inventor of our time would move to the heartlands of the West. It is a fair question. After being informed that the land was being ravaged by a plague of madness, I offered my help to a man known as Dexter.
You don't quite have the fidelity enough to go that far into character, just so you know.
Oh,
I know it's your microphone. Yeah, some of them lows dip too low to hear.
aw, darn.
Yeah. You just gotta enunciate the lows a little better and you'd probably be good.
Probably.
You can go ahead and try. Yeah, exactly.
I believe that using the modern objective principles of science, I could devise a method to erase this madness. But as I come closer to a cure, I can feel my mind slipping away. I fear I may not be able to complete my work. The notes in this safe comprise everything I have learned thus far. For the sake of your fellow man, finish what I have started. Curse this madness. You are the only one left with the ingenuity required to accomplish this Herculean feat of intellect. Sincerely, Tremorcliff.
A few days later, the laboratory was restored. Solomon could barely contain his excitement. It was the perfect place to work on a revolutionary new technology, and Tremorcliff's mechanics would give him blueprints would give him a helpful head start. Each patent requires a blueprint. Blueprints belong to 3 fields: chemistry, engineering, and gunsmithing. Each new patent unlocks additional development opportunities. Each patent enables you to order new items from a nearby workshop. Chemistry allows you to create useful items for healing and improved performance. Engineering provides passive upgrades and throwable items that deteriorate enemy performance. Gunsmithery allows you to construct powerful weapons. Chemistry. His first breakthrough would allow him to patent the Revealer and the Medical Bag. The former improves sight and reveals notes on invisible ink but reduces health. The medical bags allow for instantaneous damage of healing. Solomon entered the workshop. It was an utter mess. He spent the rest of the day restoring the tools to an operational state so he could begin building prototypes for new patents. The raw material stocks were empty, and the only way to restock them was through the Pony Express. That meant each prototype would come at a cost.
But what a fine cost.
You got some tobacco.
Tobacco.
Cliff's notes suggested the natives knew what caused the madness. Delir decided to pay them a visit and try to find out what they knew.
Once a majestic home, the ruined mansion now retained only a shadow of its former glory. Solomon knocked to no avail. Boring. Jesus. Chris, read.
Solomon arrived at a dilapidated cottage inhabited by the Thurner family, a strange group that laughed at even the most solemn things. They invited him inside for dinner.
Lads, what causes you to laugh at uncontrollable and inappropriate times? Anyway, let's have some dinner, huh?
This sounds safe.
One of the Pinkertons accepted their offer, but soon fell sick afterwards. Later, tormented by a horrible waking nightmare, he perished. Shame. Shame. If only he was stronger.
No. It didn't happen. It's all fake. It's a phony. It's a fake, a phony, a fraud. Please don't eat my boys. That's how far back it was? Alright, we'll power through it. I'm a save scumming motherfucker.
Cliff's notes suggested the natives knew what caused the madness. Delir decided to pay them a visit and try to find out what they knew.
Solomon pointed his gun at them and ordered them to hand over their valuables. Solomon intimidated the Turners, take everything worth they had. They began crying like children and pouted, refusing to talk to him again. Nah, there's something else to that. Let's try visiting it at a later date.
Okie dokie.
You can tell. Arno M. Schraringer was intelligent but paranoid, yet despite his quirks, he impressed the Pinkertons with his expertise. I'm not buying blueprints, I'll just, you know, go insane. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, let's patent cocaine. Invented and patented stimulant. You gotta be careful, this game has a nasty proclivity to strand you out of bounds of the map, huh? The
Fair enough.
inhabitants of the town had either become so crazed or so terrified that they left, seemingly suddenly and all at once. Buildings stood abandoned as decay slowly crept in. Solomon wondered whether they left anything useful behind. Solomon performed a thorough search, allowing the madness of the place to leave an imprint on his mind. Search yielded several items, including liquor from a secret stash and a notebook of Sheriff Turner's deputy, Dead-Eyed Dean. Dean wrote that Sheriff Turner was arresting lawful citizens for crimes they didn't commit, and every accusation ended with the gallows. Sheriff Turner had become convinced that every person in his town was a criminal. After reading through the notebook, Solomon felt the tainted place had left a mark on his soul. Solomon arrived at the scene of a terrible catastrophe. Inside the crashed train sat a single conscious man surrounded by bodies. He was covered in blood, but otherwise appeared well. He introduced himself as James Scheffler and assured Solomon that he had once been a doctor. He asked whether Solomon or his companions needed any help. Oh, okay. The natives told him about a comet that had been seen shortly before people began going mad. Everyone had twisted dreams that night. The man who lived in the ruined mansion could tell him more, but Solomon would need to give him the password. Jade is the gem of greed. The people here were eccentric, but closer to sanity than most. Jade is the gem of greed. At Solomon's words, the door sprang open. Behind it was an elderly man, who invited Solomon inside and asked him if he would like some refreshment. The inside of the house was also in ruins, and the whole building looked as though it might collapse at any moment. Solomon asked about the madness. The elderly man spoke to him about the origin of the madness. He said he remembered the night it began. The same night a comet blazed across the sky, and everyone he knew was touched by terrible nightmares. Father Gilmer had organized an asylum in his church to the southwest in an attempt to cure the sick. Though he was able to gain much insight into the disease and record it in his notes, the madmen turned on him at their first opportunity and tore him apart.
Aww.
Damn, son.
Eh. The old man spoke at length about the reactions of three prominent members of the community. First, he spoke of Trumancliffe, an insane genius who wrote secret notes about the comet in invisible ink on top of decoy documents. Then he told the story of Sheriff Turner, a wise and just lawman who became paranoid after the comet's arrival. It began his reign of terror, in which he built an army of madmen and criminals who hunted like a pack of ravening wolves. Finally, he spoke of his own son, Alvaro, who went looking for an ancient native city and never returned. This would be the old man Vasquez. We don't need no back door to the church. Where are those decoy notes I can go through? Let's go to the pharmacy. A middle-aged man with his lips sewn together ran a pharmacy in the middle of nowhere. Though he never spoke a word, he seemed rational and was eager to strike a bargain. Man, he's already selling my stuff, Solomon stumbled upon an abandoned campsite. Beside an extinguished fire pit, he found Tremorcliff's note. They made little sense to him presently, but he thought they might prove useful later on. One notebook was entitled My Rival Inventors, and contained slanderous text ridiculing other inventors, such as Tom Russell, Christopher Wilson, and Solomon Delir. Amid mocking comments about his mistakes, Solomon found extensive deliberations on the senselessness of his past research. Keep the notebook. It would motivate me towards scientific perfection. With the notebook in his pocket, he never forgot his past errors. Though his madness increased, it came with scientific greatness. As it always does. Giant clock. Solomon felt weak and insecure. His mind was constantly distracted. He was plagued by strange dreams, which inspired him to create a strange new blueprint. But he's now affected by vertigo. The Indian trading post was a modest hut made of raw planks. Mrs. Bradford ran the trade with the natives. Her wares included weapons, clothes, and tobacco. The quality of her wares seemed high, but so were her prices. Solomon met J.M. Hobie, an engineer who developed what he called the world's clock. The device counted the time remaining until doomsday. Solomon asked about the clock in detail, and seeing the dedication of the watchmaker, decided it was his duty as an inventor to help with its construction. I need parts. Oh, the guy makes bombs. Nice, huh? And sells parts, huh?
Bomb parts?
I guess.
Bombs, rope, lantern oil,
lamp oil,
all
rope,
yours.
bombs. Chemistry. That's mandrake powder. Noise bomb. Oh, I can make assorted parts for cheaper. Solomon created a blueprint from Tremorcliff's note using the revealer. I made a stunning discovery. Ew, stun bomb. Oh, no. Let's go build a giant clock. Solomon's engineering skills were insufficient to help the watchmaker. Oh, I gotta get good at engineering. Okay. That is fair. The church had been refitted to function as an asylum. Oh, combat. Solomon encountered a toothless dwarf who seemed to have gone completely mad. The merchant kept asking him whether he wanted to buy scraps of fate. Despite his appearance, he had a few genuinely remarkable items. Oh, he's not crazy.
Shotgun revolver.
Yeah. I got 77 bucks to my name. What am I buying? Oh.
Baby number 9.
Can't afford it, huh?
A lot of his stuff is expensive. Holy.
Yeah, no shit. That's the meta progression. You unlock stuff into the different campaigns and the fate traders where you can buy it. So that brings us up to 92. I can buy a repeater at least. Eh. Nice. Everybody except... Well, nice for everybody except him, who is slowly going insane, but oh well. It do be like that sometimes, don't it?
Yup. But a slow insane.
It is a dual wielder. Hello.
Dual. Searching for information about the Plague of Madness, Solomon and the persons arrived at an old church that had been converted into a mental asylum. It didn't take long for the inmates to mutiny, however. With the staff gone, it had descended into a chaotic, lawless mess.
The church was now a makeshift asylum, but it appeared the inmates had taken over. The madmen guarding the doors all wore deputy badges that read Turner. Delir wondered where Gilmer's office had been. Probably upstairs, he grumbled. Only Delir knew how to identify the files. He would need to go there personally.
Alright.
Are we gonna go for all 3 notes?
Oh, well, of course.
Why not?
Cool, cool.
Alright, what are we looking at here? Oh, well, that's easy enough. Those are pretty okay odds.
Yeah, 64 from there. That's not
Oh,
bad.
nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna offend everybody. I liked Chimera Squad.
Haha, more like Weimara Squad. Ha ha ha. I'm kidding, I don't even know what that is.
I thought Chimera Squad did all right.
XCOM Chimera Squad.
Yeah. And hey, thanks for the follow, VT Merrick. Also, because I've been a little slow on it, evening there, dual wielder 9-5. Oh.
Yep, I said hi to Dual Wield, so it was all good.
Ah, cool. I'm currently trying to rip through and reduce the number of emails in my inbox to less than 5,000. So.
Impossible, it can't be done.
I'm down from like, it used to just say
Shut up, it can't be
9999
done.
plus, and now it's less than 5,300.
I feel like I'm gonna have to be taking injuries just to catch up with how bad Solomon's gonna get in the next little while. You know, because he's slowly going crazy.
It's fine.
Megalo man, mad woman. Okay, that sure is a word sandwich.
Dual Wielder
Can you do it? Can you
did
do
a
it?
posture check
Hang on, can you do it?
and a water break.
Posture check and water break, boys. You guys
Stand up
missed
straight.
that. That would have been epic.
Just gotta do the stretch.
Stretching.
Wow, 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 wow.
Oh no, my water's across the room.
This is why I always have water beside me. A nice giant jug of it.
Actually, awesome.
But hey, if you want a good trick to make sure that you stay hydrated all the time, it's actually real easy. All you need to do is anytime you ever want to go to the washroom, drink like a cup and a half of water.
If you ever want to stay dehydrated, just chug a million decks. You can't fail.
I don't recommend that.
Nobody does because they're cowards.
No, I don't think that's why they don't recommend it. I think they don't recommend it because it's not a good thing to do. But that could just be me.
Who the hell am I even aiming at over there? Why am I as likely to hit her with a shotgun as I am with a goddamn Winchester, huh?
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, nice. Advance on her, boys. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Jesus. Alright. I might be able to do this. Hang on. Come on, blessed aim. Oh. All he got was crazy legs. At least it lasts 2 turns.
We only wish it had slugs. It's probably salt.
No, it's spread shot. It's absolutely some variety of pellet, whether it is salt or otherwise. It's not slugs, is what I'm getting at. What kind of weapon you got, partner? Very important question, huh? No way, come back, huh? Ah, you fucked everything up, huh? Oh no. His life just flashed before my eyes, huh? Oh, right, but he heals HP. Nice. Ah, sad.
That was a re.
Totally out of ammo? Shameful, huh? How do you even manage that, huh? Shameful. Yay! Hey! Oh yeah, I'm so excited I might use my baby shooter. Nah. Oh. But if I kill him, who will wound my precious boys?
I'm sure you'll be able to figure out a way. Remember, the best way to train healing in Project Zomboid is just keep running through broken windows.
Yeah, it's true. Has he already got his injury for the day? He had missing brain part, nice, and shredded hand.
The missing brain parts, that's a tough one to just walk off.
Everything else is overcompensating, it's fine.
Don't know if that works that way.
Oh, he'd take both of them, that wouldn't be good. Bonk. Oh, he also has a pistol, good. Bonk. You have outlived your usefulness, huh? Wah, 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 wah. Ooh, that's dicey. No. Bunk. Oh no, Delir hasn't taken his licking yet, huh? Hide. Oh. Jesus. This one's hard to figure out.
Might have just needed to wait a turn, force him to move.
Yeah. Chug, chug, chug. Ow. Hello. I think they're all dead.
I mean, that is a very often thing to say when you grenade yourself, Dr. Sophia.
Heh.
That's pretty funny.
I want to see if it nags me for sending the wrong person. Only Solomon can do that. Let me guess, I gotta defend the fucking place or something. Oh, he can't come up on account of his shattered spine. Aww. Oh, my guy's legit blocking him from doing his job. Never mind. Oops.
It's fine. It's fine.
Take all them notes, huh?
Lear searched the room and found documents bearing Trummercliff's insignia.
Broken legs O'Houlihan. He can't move, but boy can he think, huh? I'm surprised it's not like and then more crazy people showed up, though. Not the riveting escape sequence that I think the developers planned.
Not quite. Yeah, close enough.
Solomon leaped into his steam carriage, hotly pursued by Turner's men. It was the same bunch of lunatics that had been in the laboratory when he first arrived there. He was horrified by their ferocity. Clearly they thought of themselves as lawmen. Between their lack of fear, Turner's leadership, and their sheer numbers, they had rapidly dominated the region. He hoped the documents from the asylum would shed some light on the madness and its source. The documents displayed a clear pattern. When patients entered the asylum, they typically got better and went back home. There, their symptoms inevitably worsened, and they would return worse off than before. The same effect seemed to happen to Trummercliff himself. The process was highly unusual. Father Gilmer was determined to find out if there were other areas affected by the plague in other parts of the country. Nail bombs. What a thing to patent.
All right, I gotta head out, guys. You
Alright.
guys have a good night. This was
Have yourself a
fun.
gooder.
Good
Stay
night.
safe out there.
Oh yeah, and keep your stick out on the ice.
Yeah, thanks for
Yep.
showing up, my dude.
That's doubly important because I got freezing rain tonight.
Oh, same here. We're supposed to get a big storm overnight.
Yeah, we're only getting about a centimeter of freezing rain, but it's gonna be enough to fuck things up.
Oh well, see you guys later. Good night.
Cheers.
See ya. Mamma mia, that's a lot of luck. He's fine. He's just got a spinal problem and a missing forefinger.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you worry?
That brain thing might also be a bit of an issue.
Why? Why would you worry? Why?
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I just need to worry. It's just a thing.
Why?
What?
Can I help you make this clock yet? You bastard.
I guess the answer to that is no.
I need to see more shocking things. Solomon found an abandoned telegraph station and train yard. Official reports and private letters lay scattered everywhere. Solomon guessed a wealth of information must be hidden in these papers. Who said that? Some might even hint at how far the madness had spread. Solomon began his research. While Solomon read everything he could get his hands on, the persons guarded the telegraph station. The first round of documents he read were worthless. But Solomon continued, determined not to miss any clue. He hoped his zealousness would not allow Turner's men to get the drop on them. Crossed revolvers, I'm a broke-ass bitch. Oh. Yeah, I should probably put that on Delir. Which one of you is our designated tank? Buddy with the shotgun, I think. C.
Acepulus, yeah, no. They just let you down. They let you down slowly. Just like an escalator.
Oof. I hope Turner's men don't get the drop on him. I said, I hope Turner's men don't get the... The endeavor took several days and was endlessly frustrating. Solomon considered walking away at many points. None of the letters from the neighboring states mentioned anything about the plague. Solomon felt he was missing something important. He was exhausted, but he still carried on, reading far into the night. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Solomon found himself in a maze of trains and stations. The scattered notes he'd found rearranged themselves into a giant telegraph hub.
Oh.
The Pinkertons stared at him with hollow eyes, listless and lethargic.
Oh.
When he finally heard Trimmer Cliff's voice telling him to find his answers, Delir realized he was dreaming.
Oh, I should have given Solomon movement speed. Shit.
He'll just have to book her.
No, it's literally not going to be possible.
Oh.
Shit. Hello. Oh. Oh wait, no. Hello. Boop. This will work as long as I have everybody else do the killing as fast as possible and he only focuses on running it. Oh good, he's the one that gains more HP. Okay.
Okay.
Take your licking. I mean, I feel like there was an anonymity thing going on anyway, so... Well, wait, that'll actually make it worse because people will be able to recognize him because of his new facial mutilation.
Ah, it's a common. It's just a little bit of character.
Punk. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, and also he wasn't even supposed to be in combat. Shit. Oh well.
Accidents happen.
Yep.
Hey, Will. Yeah, a little less hawing, a lot more. Yee! I don't think there's any horses in this game, as funny as that would be. You missed your shot due to the stampede of wild buffalo.
Oof. Large size oof. That's okay, he needs to take his... Oh. Oh, that sure is a trap, isn't it?
A little bit of fire is fine. Also, I like the horns on these guys. Really sets the stage.
Gots to protect my boy.
So, Sepulus, now that I've been thinking, would you rather have a spine or spines all over your body?
There's no damage this guy can do that can,
Can you just walk off any bullet he can throw at you?
I think so. Mostly. God damn it.
Retractable spines would be cool. Yes.
Solomon found himself in a maze of trains and stations. The scattered notes he'd found rearranged themselves into a giant telegraph hub. The Pinkertons stared at him with hollow eyes, listless and lethargic. When he finally heard Trimmer Cliff's voice telling him to find his answers, Delir realized he was dreaming.
No faffing about this time. Only death, though.
Holy faff.
Trying to remember where everyone was. Damn!
I mean, Acepulus, I would be totally in favor of, like, that stem cell knee treatment therapy, because holy crap, my knees limit me so much.
Masagi knees.
No. My knees are about, they have the wear and tear of someone who's about 30 years older than me. Chocobo, I don't want a subscription-based body. Fair.
I have the sneaking suspicion my guys are gonna get hit no matter what. Call me crazy. Ow.
Talking about replacements reminds me of one of the most disturbing sci-fi stories that I ever read. It talked about how in the far future, transplant technology had gotten way, way better. Okay, it could even be automated. So someone went so far, like some billionaire went so far as to make clones of himself that he would raise as children and then transplant his brain into them every 20 years or so.
It's fine. My sniper could do with a bit more mobility, huh?
A bit, yeah. I could see that being Altered Carbon. I think I saw it on a. It was like a fanfic of a Outer Limits. And hell, Eclipse Phase starts there and goes further. Man, I want to play Eclipse Phase one day. Yeah, willing. Will? Yes, it was. To be fair, I'd want to play Eclipse Phase, but in the Traveler setting. And I know that's the wrong way to do it, but I like the lore of Eclipse Phase, but I want the freedom of Traveler. I don't know.
Oh, I just realized that's not cover shit. Ow.
Will the Great. Sorry, I'd want to make it. The way I'd want to do it is that I would want the. I want it to be eclipse phase, but a little further on, in that people are going about and finding other solar systems with a very limited FTL, and all they find are just other survivors like them, like whatever the great filter was that set off the AI, the architects in eclipse phase. They're still out there. Whatever caused them to trigger, it's still something out there. There is no interstellar civilization. Just everyone is eking out a life on the edge. It'd be a case of, do we deal with the devils we know and barely understand, or we find out some more new fresh hell to
Raid.
explore? Yeah. No, it's no leave. It's just like, oh, we're going out there. Oh, this is worse.
Clear to
This is
delay
so much
now.
worse. Let's
The
leave. Oh,
madness
wait, we
existed
can't
only within
anymore.
this region. Schumer-Cliff's voice urged him to find more clues.
Yeah, but in eclipse phase, almost everything is human, and like there's no, it's all. How to put it? I don't know. Maybe I'm putting it together wrong. But still, like, I love the setting of eclipse phase. It might be. I might have been thinking it the other way around. I might have been thinking the lore of eclipse phase, but just with localized traveler rules. Because, like, from my understanding, eclipse phase is a really hard system to actually play in. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, one of the best ways as an interstellar civilization to not have competition is just prevent competition from naturally arising. Have a von Neumann swarm just, show up and drop off what they need to, and then move on. Does it do more damage on a ricochet than a normal shot?
No, but I don't have an angle on it for one reason or another.
Hmm. Side note, there's a fanfic that I've read, which ended up putting the Stardew Valley verse in the Eclipse phase verse, and one of the what are those things called? Basically, the not quite exurgent mimetic viruses was the Joja Cola ad. It's the quenchiest.
Goddamn cognito hazards.
Yeah. It totally used that poem from the spiked field that was supposed to surround a nuclear waste deposit. This is not a place of honor,
Yeah.
as the warning on opening the files where the cognito hazards were stored.
Oh.
All marked with various shades of "Do not fuck with this." No esteemed deeds are commemorated here. Yeah. All of our allies, like all of the people of our faction, everyone we know will What would it be? What was it? Not turn on you. Would not will not condone you having access to these materials. Yeah. Every one of them will hunt down you and every one of your forks in order to make sure they are eliminated. Are you sure you would like to continue? This is not a place of honor. I really wish, like, the first time I learned about that site was through Damn Interesting, and I really wish Damn Interesting was still a thing. It still kind of is, but they haven't posted anything new in like 7 years. They were one of the treasures of the earlier internet.
Another mystery. Why did the asylum patients relapse after returning home? The solemn voice intoned that there were too many unknowns.
He ain't got his bruising yet, though.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey there, Not Tex as well. Nice to see you as well. So what you been getting up to there, Jupiter? Ah, no, that's fair.
The old man had said that a comet appeared the night the madness started. Realization thrilled through him. Delir was ready to make his conclusions. He knew that certain physical substances like mercury could cause madness. If that were true, then the plague could have a physical source. What if the comet had become a meteor? Could that be the cause of all this? The maze receded from view. Trumercliff's voice faded, distant but satisfied.
Flash of light and excited shouting woke Solomon from the nightmare. It took him a moment to regain his bearings. One of the persons shouted that they discovered a cache of gold under the station floor. Solomon, however, could think of nothing but the source of the madness. He was now convinced the meteor had crashed somewhere in these lands. He needed to find out where, but first he would need to make sure he had the right tools in his workshop. He didn't get any rest that night. The nightmare he'd had at the telegraph station weighed heavily on his mind. He worried he might have taken the first step towards madness, huh? He misheard things and experienced hallucinations. Had the madness come for him? Then, in a fit of raw inspiration, he created another blueprint. Yay, my vertigo is cured. Unfortunately, I have psychosis.
No. Just walk it off, man.
It's fine. Solomon locked himself in the workshop for an entire day. He built a mining drill to extract the meteor from the crater. He also built an insanity gauge so that whenever he visited a location he could observe the gauge to check the area's madness level. He was positive they could find higher results near the crater.
Yeah, if you have vertigo, then all they need to do is the Epley maneuver. It just won't be invented for another 300 years.
It's fine. Oh, I should have read that. Shit. Oh well.
How much longer do you want to go, by the way?
I'm gonna finish up very shortly.
Yeah. His 5th engineering breakthrough!
More guns.
Nothing like engineering breakthrough, which takes you through the wall.
Oh yeah.
Putting the breakthrough back in breakthrough.
According to the insanity gauge, the level of madness was 12 Trumer cliffs. Too low. The nearer the impact crater, the higher the madness should rise. Solomon, Delia, and J.M. Holmby joined forces to greet the extraordinary clock. The gargantuan construction towered above them, measuring entropy in the air, while its indicator inevitably moved towards point zero, the time it predicted the world would end. As a token of his thanks, Hubble presented Solomon with a miniature version of the masterpiece. The device was functional and could be used in combat. Oh. Tell us about the Doomsday Watch. Oh, nice. That's good, huh?
I can't tell you about the Doomsday Watch. It's gone.
Alright, this is probably a good time to call it, isn't it?
It is for me.
Alright, thanks for showing up, everybody. We appreciate it.
Cheers. See y'all.
Ice and stuff, huh?
Try not to die in the cold or slip on the ice.
Yeah.
Slipping on the ice is bad for you.
Yeah. Alright, have a good one, folks.
You too, Noot.